I need to borrow a $100 bill.
Right.
50? Be careful, it's open. Oh, lefty, huh?
Lefty.
Cool. And be careful because that white thing doesn't work. This happened to me, this true story. I was at a party one night, and this gentleman, I had given him the pen, and said his gin and tonic. He had a few drinks, and it was already opened. And I forewarned him, be careful, the pen's open. He's like, thanks. So you can just imagine, Big Mark and his friends are looking at him like, what a moron. We're not going with you anymore. Let's do this. Let's have a card selected from the deck, if you would, John. Be careful. Yeah, don't. Yeah, that one's good. All right. And here's. All right. Here's what all right. Everyone see it? All right. Now I'll turn back this direction. When I do, turn the card face up. Write your name really big onto the face of the card, and let me know once you've done that. Just check, you got to look good. She got it all. Thank you very much. Here we go. Place the card back into the pack. Now, earlier this evening, I marked a card, but I didn't mark the face of the card. You've done that for us. I marked the back of one card. And if you would be so kind as to squeeze the cards. Now, that squeeze will actually help accent the mark in the back of the cards. And typically how gamblers will do this, they mark cards in the upper left, lower right corner. And there's a reason for that. Either direction the deck is turned, you can tell where the mark is. Now, not necessarily if you're holding the cards, but if your opponent has the cards, you know what cards they're holding. So you know whether to fold or ante up. So here we go. They're there. You can see them right there. Now, that's the mark on the back of the card. What is the card you selected and signed?
4 of hearts.
And sure enough, there it is with John's name right on the face of the 4 hearts. Now, before I go any further, let me ask one other question. This is a silly question. Do you guys like to gamble?
Of course.
Yeah.
You can tell I was at Reno.
Yeah.
Not much in there. Would you keep an eye on that for us, please?
Sure.
Great.
Yes.
As I go through the cards, would you be so kind as to say stop for us, sir?
Stop.
Got it? Second selection, card number 2.
Yes.
And once again, that first squeeze was so good. There we go. Great. Excellent.
Good job.
Now, by that squeeze, do you think there's any way she can change your card to a red back? Any way at all?
Probably not.
Want to bet?
Probably.
Not with you.
Gentleman's bet. No money involved. What was the card you stopped at?
5 of spades.
5 of spades.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And this is my fault. I forgot to have you mark the card. What was the card? 5 of spades? Yeah. Well, sometimes it's actually easier to see the mark in the back of the 5 as opposed to... But I know what John's thinking.
What is John thinking?
Maybe not.
I think that was...
No.
Wow.
In my wallet that you've had from the very start.
No.
Oh, no way.
It's John's card?
There's but a single selection, what it happens to be.
No way.
It is!
Souvenir for you, John. Thank you.
G'day, champion. How you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic. Today is Saturday, and you know what that means, you cutie patootie. It's time for Saturday Sorcery. Now, before we get into today's episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Card to Win Possible Location Bundle, stick around till later on in the episode, and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now on to today's tutorial. You've just seen the performance from the legend Dan Fleshman, and you're about to learn the explanation of it. Now this is an excerpt from the World's Greatest Magic Card to Wallet download. This download is full of incredible card to wallet routines, so if you do want to learn more card to wallets, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Now, my best friend in the whole entire world. Yeah, that's right, Mum. This legend here is my best friend. Let's jump straight into the explanation. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true. I've Googled it.
Now, for the final effect, it's Mom in my wallet. What you have to do is get rid of the whole group on the bottom of the deck. And I just simply do that as I'm talking to the spectators. I just bring them to the top. It doesn't really matter where you put them, but that's the easiest place to place them. What you've done at the beginning of this routine, you have 2 5 of spades. You really want to keep the cards that you're going to show as the second cards under the value of 6. 6 or more is going to be a little confusing to the spectator. So you have 2 5 of spades, and that is a red back 5 on the very bottom. This is a combination of the Chicago opener, which is a wonderful routine by itself. It's a Jim Ryan, Al Leach routine out of Chicago. And as I performed this routine, what would happen is that at the end, when you would change that card to the 5 of spades, the audience was always curious, well, what happened to my card? I don't know. It disappeared. So there was really no ending to this effect. And luckily, when Jim Ryan was alive, I had the pleasure of sharing this routine with him. And he said by combining this wallet with it, it added so much more to the routine. It gave it a reason to have the card signed and then producing it from the wallet. The wallet that I use is a caps wallet. And here's your gimmick. It's just a simple flap that pulls up. And that's where your load's going to go. To get ready for this, you have the wallet in your left-hand jacket pocket. In your right-hand jacket pocket, a Sharpie pen. I'm going to bring out the pen, but I don't know where it's at. And I go to this jacket just so I can set up the wallet. So now I've got that prepared. Oh, here it is. Now, you don't have to have the card signed, but I think if you don't have the card signed, the selection signed, they're simply going to think to themselves at the end of this routine, he just had another card like mine in his wallet. And that's really what they'll believe. By having that card signed, it personalizes the effect. And you can also use the line, if for some reason you forget your card, hopefully you remember your name. A card is selected from the deck, 9 of diamonds, and it's signed on the face. And at this point, you place the card back into the pack. This is a very, very simple routine to do. Swing cut the top half into your left hand, so now the right half is on the lower. There's the 5. Goes on top. I talk about marked cards in the corners. Now as you spread through, I make this a point to I'm really looking hard for the mark on the card. Again, you've marked the face, and I've marked the back of a card. And I pause. Now I can see the red cards here. I say, oh, there it is. You can see the marks right there in the corner. The cards in your right hand go to the bottom. And there's your second 5 of spades. That's going to be your force card. And now you just do a simple double turnover as I get ready, and I say, what was your card? The 9 of diamonds.
Have you seen last week's free tutorial yet? Make sure you do. Card on screen right now, or the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. It's an absolute feast for the eyes, and it's completely free. Go treat yourself.
Now, I am so sorry. I need to interrupt for just a tiny wee second because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So stare at the screen till that name pops up, please. Hey, congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey, Beau, I've liked the video because you have an awesome beard, and I'll bring a big smile to that bearded, handsome face. You are too kind. Why do you say these nice things about me? This is why I love you. Now, my friend, on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Card to Impossible Location bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below. If you could have a card appear in any location, where would you have a card appear? Would it be your sister's Tamagotchi? Would it be your pocket? Or would it be in a packet of gum? Where would you choose? Let me know in the comment section below, my friend. And next Saturday Sorcery, I'll choose the winner out at random. So, good luck. Now, champion, are you enjoying what you're watching right now? Because I have good news for you. In the Saturday Sorcery playlist, we have over 100 episodes, which means over 100 free tutorials. So make sure you go check out that playlist. There'll be a link in the description below. Go treat yourself to all that free magic, because you deserve it.
And there it is with their name on the face. This is extremely strong because, again, it's marked now. Because if it weren't marked, when you make this card go to the wallet, they're going to just think you had a duplicate in there. So you have a double on top. You just turn the 2 cards back over, break underneath, 9 of diamonds. You want to leave this fairly close to your person. There's a reason for this. If you put this too close to the spectator who signed it, they might have a tendency to want to look at it to see if it still is their card. So I just really pause at this point and I say, do you like to gamble? At this point, I palm the 9 into my right hand. And there's a reason for me now to go and get my wallet. Do you like to gamble? The card goes behind the gimmick, the load, and as I push in the card, I'm pushing the card into the wallet. You don't want to leave your finger like this as you pull the wallet out. Kind of a giveaway. But as you do this, it comes out. The card is now loaded. I love to gamble. As you can tell by all the money in there. I was at the casino earlier. Would you mind holding that for me, please? I let a spectator hold onto this wallet. There's a very, very strong reason why I do that. The second selection is selected by just doing the Hindu force. Wherever they say stop, they're going to stop on the 5 of spade. Goes down. You have the deck squeezed again. And I asked that second person, do you think there's any way she can change your card to a red back? Any way at all? And now they're thinking yes or no. Oh, sure. Great. So I stop, and as I go through, a couple of things are running through this guy's mind who signed the card. This cannot possibly be the other guy's card, or his card's in the wallet, hence the wallet being out. So I spread through. I pause at this point, and I stop, and I spread a little further, and I forgot one thing, and this is totally my fault. I forgot to have you sign your card. What was the card you stopped at? 5 of spades. Well, sometimes it's actually easier, and as you point to this card, it's actually easier to see the mark in the back of the 5, and you can just see this guy who signed the card thinking, there's no way that's this guy's card. I've watched it the entire time. You've never covered it. You turn it over, and there it is, the 5 of spades. Very, very strong routine by itself. However, again, there really wasn't an ending. Now, at this point, the person that has my wallet to the right, I say, but in my wallet that you've had from the very beginning. And they haven't. They actually had it halfway through the routine. The audience cannot remember whether they had it then or at the beginning. So sell it. In my wallet that you have had from the very beginning. And you want to make sure everything's in play here. You don't want to have this card here because you don't want the wallet covering that selection. Make sure it's in full view. There's but a single selection, which happens to be your card, the 9 of diamonds. It's a very strong routine. You've now put an ending to it. It's their names on it. They've got a souvenir to take home with them, so it's a lot of fun. Again, it's very simple to do. You have one palm, and that's it. Have a lot of fun with this one.
Now, thank you so much, Dan, you absolute G. If you want to see more on this card to wallet download, make sure you check it out. Link in the description below. There's so many awesome magicians, including Michael Amar, on here teaching absolutely beautiful card to wallets. Make sure you check it out, my friend. Promise me. Pinky promise me right now. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now, my friends, if you do have any questions on anything you've seen in this episode, please throw them down in the comment section below. But make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now go on, you absolute champion. Get out of here. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll see you on Tuesday for a top 5 picks of the Holiday Frenzy special, and also on Wednesday for another What's New This Week, or even on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.